people talked about making in India throughout the day here, but we have last presentation of today on actually by an organization which is making in India from long time, and it is being given by a person who is from years working on bringing transparency in manufacturing, in producing coal in India, a person who is vigilant, who is using technology up to the level best to bring transparency in the system. I invite Mr. Deepak Srivastava, Chief Vigilance Officer of Mahanadi Coalfields Limited, for a very brief presentation on how he is using technology for bringing transparency in the black world of coal. A round of applause for Mr. Deepak Srivastava, please.
I'm extremely thankful to Government of Maharashtra and ELIT's team for giving me an opportunity to be here this evening. So as I think all of you are a very good evening to all of you, and all of you are waiting for the glittering awards which is displayed on my right side, so I won't be taking much time and I would go straight away to the business. So why I have put caption as digital vigilance in Mahanadi Coalfields Limited, because whatever you will see was the vigilance intervention in making the traditional mining industry as technological driven mining industry. So that's why we gave this title. Now this is profile of the company. I won't go much in detail because time is very short. Straight away I would like to come to the gray areas which are found vulnerable to the unethical practices. You can see pilferage of coal, manipulation in coal production figures, entry and exit of unauthorized coal tippers, creation of artificial demand and false indenting. You know, when we talk of coal sector, whenever we talk of coal sector, many eyebrows are raised because coal is black. So people automatically starts thinking that transactions and operations are also black, like coal. And this sector, unfortunately, had been known for bad reasons. But now, that mental, the makeup of a general public is getting changed by introduction of these technology-driven initiatives. These are also few of the gray areas. Now, what challenges were faced by, you can say that, to mitigate these vulnerable areas? This is all about what we were just listening to, the smart cities. So this is all data management. If you are able to manage your data efficiently, then I think half of your problem gets solved. So these were the challenges faced, which you are seeing on the screen. Now, what was the value additions? This is very important because most of the things which we plan, most of the times remain on paper only. Until unless it is translated into action, we can't get the desired results. So on the lines of RailNet, there was a coalnet in Mahanadi Coalfields Limited. So that coalnet was spread over 2,700 square kilometers of the area, making the transmission of data very easy between the projects and between the area and the headquarter. Then procurement of 1,800 GPS for vehicle tracking. I will show in video slide in the next few minutes. Then procurement of the in-motion roadway bridges with RFID readers, radio frequency identification tags. And then there is a dedicated portal for that, for monitoring of the movement of the vehicles. And then eProcurement Portal, dedicated eProcurement Portal is there in Mahanadi Coalfields Limited since 2009. Now this what I was talking about, the coalnet. This is a optical fiber networking. All the 2,700 square kilometers have been covered with the 4 Mbps lease line, upgradable to 32 Mbps lease line, and this is the radio networking. So with the help of optical fiber connectivity and with the help of radio networking, this entire Mahanadi Coalfields Limited has been made you can say integrated layout has been laid so that data transmission takes very fast. I will skip this slide and I will go directly to the direct interventions. I wanted to show this because the main problem in the coal sector is the coal payment. Mahanadi Coalfield Limited is producing now 125 million tons. There were 40 odd or 50 odd static weigh bridges, like electronic weigh bridges, where it used to take 5 minutes to weigh one vehicle. So you can imagine if 5 minutes is taken to weigh one vehicle, then how much percentage of vehicle can be weighed on a given day. I will show this video. Now you see. Now you see how much time is being consumed by this static in-motion weigh bridges. The vehicle is standing, driver is getting down, taking the slip and going back to his seat. It takes entire 5 minutes for payment of a single vehicle. Now, this was our intervention. You are seeing this. I will show the video. I will just explain that this is an in-motion road weigh bridges as against the static electronic weigh bridges. The right side is RFID reader, and chip you are finding in the center of the truck, that is an RFID reader. No unauthorized vehicle can come and cross the in-motion weigh bridges, and you now see the operation. And extreme right, you are seeing the IP cameras over the weigh bridges. Now you see the transformation. This is a continuous movement of the truck is taking place. The speed is 3 to 5 kilometers per hour. Both sides are road in-motion weigh bridges. RFID tags is in the center of the truck. Now there is no need for driver to get down from the vehicle. Automatic weight will be captured by the in-motion road weigh bridges, that weigh bridges where the monitor is there. And now I could not show you today's data because there was some networking problem. 28th of November data is there. As soon as this truck passes, with the help of CoalNet, the data is transmitted to the central server. So no room is left for manipulating any coal production figures. No room is left for any fudging of the coal records, coal stock, and this was the most gray area. This is still, in many other fields, this is the most vulnerable area prone to corruption. Now, what has been the positive outcome of this particular IT interventions? Earlier, only 200 tippers were being weighed. This has gone 4 times, 800 tippers are being weighed. Earlier, only 15 to 20% of the coal weighment was taking place. 85% was on average basis. So you can well imagine that if 85% is on average basis, what will be the quantum of coal that can be leaked? Now that has gone to 90 to 95% with the introduction of in-motion weigh bridges. And real-time transmission of data, as I just said, that has left no room for manipulation in the coal production stock on day-to-day basis. And payment to the contractual workers, contractual operators are based on the data transmitted to the central server. That is, contract-wise module is there in the CoalNet. Based upon that, payment is made. No payment can be made without any recording of those data in the central server. And our objective in Vigilance has been on one side to improve the operational efficiency, and on other side to maintain highest degree of transparency. Now this RFID tag which I told, unauthorized vehicles has been, means the entry of the unauthorized vehicle has been checked. In case some vehicle without the RFID tag comes also, that IP cameras are there to capture the image of those trucks and transmit to the central server. This I have already covered. Now this is our GPRS based vehicle tracking system. Now I will show you. Now these are the, whatever you are seeing is the trucks. These are the tippers. Within the mine boundaries, these are moving. This you can see. And whatever there is dark lines you are seeing, this is geofence. This has been fenced from the Google. So once this is I will skip this. These are same things. Now, as soon as these mine boundaries are breached, this vehicle-wise geofence violation will be received on day-to-day basis in the system itself. So we can find out which vehicle has breached to what extent. These are the alerts which are coming to the mobile phones of general manager, mobile phones of project officers, and mobile phones of colliery manager about the violations. Up to what distance, what time, which vehicle, which operator breached the fence. And because of this strict monitoring, and because of blacklisting of some 38 vehicles initially when we started this during January, February, now so much sensitization has taken place that geofence violations have drastically reduced. Now you can see the positive interventions of this particular IT intervention has led to online monitoring of movement of tippers. So definitely there will be a check on the theft of the coal pilferage. System-based alerts on geofence violation, 30 numbers of vehicles, yes, it was banned, blacklisted. And then in January 2015, there was 2,127 violations in a month when we started. Now October 15, 354, and now I could get the figures till yesterday, it was 111. So decreasing trend is there in the geofence violations because of strict monitoring. Now you can see that apart from all this, all the railway sidings, all the key operations are being monitored through CCTV cameras. Now you see these operations. You see this. Now all the operations are taking place. Rake loading, empty rake is moving. Wagon loading you are seeing. Transportation by tippers you are seeing. This, I will tell you what is the real benefit emerging out of the CCTV cameras. Initially, from the management perspective, availability of the coal was very minimal because there was no monitoring. There was only few lakh tons. Now with the help of CCTV monitoring, at any point of time, at least 1.8 million coal is available for dispatch. And second thing, rake loading time. If it exceeds 4 hours, the demurrage charges has to be paid by the MCL. So through this CCTV cameras, that demurrage time has been checked and the rake loading time is not increasing 4 hours. And then we can also monitor that how many payloaders are being utilized for loading of the wagons. Initially what was happening without CCTV cameras, contractors were telling that we have engaged 4, they were charging for 4 payloaders in a day, but they were deploying only 1. Now with the help of CCTV cameras, we can actually see how many payloaders are being deployed. So very great transparency has been being maintained as far as field operations are concerned. This is just a static, now this is, when we started, was a small, I would like to show videos. These are all the transport operators who were sensitized on the system-driven initiatives taken by the MCL so that they become sensitive towards the initiatives taken and they do not breach any kind of transparency. And awareness was created amongst the transporters that what is all is being monitored through the central control room. Positive Outcome of the IT interventions has been the close monitoring of coal quality, reduction in the wagon loading time, which I told, reduction in damage charges borne by the MCL, 2 crores to it has come to 1 crore. Then increase in the availability of the coal, drastic reduction in the instances of coal theft, and effective monitoring at the exit and entry points. Now, apart from this is the penultimate slide, eProcurement Portal. This is a eProcurement portal designed by the NIC, and right from the floating of the tender till the declaration of the L1 is all online, no human intervention, no manual intervention is there. Even online evaluation of the bids is being done through this eProcurement portal. Because of this, total 8,393 number of awards have been, work has been awarded, worth rupees 8,580 crore, and only 3% tenders have been cancelled. Cost of bid borne by the bidder has reduced from 1,200 rupees to just 30, and high advertisement cost were there initially, 2.89 crore, which has come down to just 1 to 2 lakhs per annum, which the kind of advertisement which we give on fortnightly basis, that please kindly visit this MCL website, this, and you will find all the tenders on e-procurement. An STQC certification from Ministry of Telecommunications was obtained, which was pending for 2 years, has since been obtained. And last intervention was auto refund of EMDs. I would like to just tell you in very brief that EMD refunds to the unsuccessful bidders was taking 6 to 10 months, even 1 year, even 2 years incidences have come to know of delay because there was no system driven effort to refund EMDs. And with this system, this is forward linkage to our existing e-procurement portal. With a simple mouse click in 1 day, as soon as the list of the unsuccessful bidders are displayed on the screen, with simple mouse click, the EMD refund is made to the same account from where it has generated. So 10.59 crore has been refunded to 4,665 unsuccessful bidders up to 31st March. Just 1 day as against average 3 to 6 months delay. And complaint, there was enormous complaint regarding payment of contractual bills, delay in refund of EMDs. So that has come down to almost nil. And bidders' participation, because of their satisfaction level have improved, their confidence level has improved. So it has gone up by almost 40 to 50%. And vendor base is also improving day by day because of these vendor friendly and this people friendly initiatives. So these were all about Mahanadi Coalfields Limited system-driven initiatives which were taken by the Vigilance Secretariat. This was interaction with the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Coal and Steel. This was visit of our Coal Secretary to the e-surveillance unit. And this was the interaction with the bidders. Thank you so much. And thanks for giving me a wonderful opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the insights. We never know where the black money is, but this is a money which is in a black color, and saving this money of our country using technology is a phenomenal thing you are doing, sir. Thank you very much. And I know we are running an hour late, and now we'll be going to the award ceremony. But before that, I'll request Mr. Srivastava to please come on stage for a minute. And again, I'll request Mr. V.K. Gautam, sir, Principal Secretary IT, to please give a memento to our eminent speaker, Mr. Srivastava. A round of applause for CVO MCL.